Here's my short, spoiler-free review of Katabasis by R.F. Kuang. If you're like me and you prefer going into books blind, here's the bare minimum, just what you need to know. The book is about 541 pages approximately, depending on which version that you get. I gave it a 3.47 out of 5 stars. It was decent with a few great moments. This is my very first dark academia read, and although the subject matter was dark and very adult, the book itself felt juvenile to me, and I also didn't like any of the characters. You can end the video right here. Now, for everybody else, here's some more detail for you. The magic system. It was creative but unimpressive. It was a soft magic system that felt like it was trying to masquerade as a hard magic system. There were rules, but they weren't clearly defined. It reminds me of that CW show, The Vampire Diaries, and how there were supposedly rules for magic and what you could do with it, but not really, because Bonnie or some other witch could always pull off whatever magical spell they wanted to, so long as it was convenient to the plot. I don't like the main character, Alex. In fact, I dislike her. She was annoying, emotionally immature, and downright immoral at times. But that's okay. A character does not have to be an upstanding citizen in order to be a great character. But I don't think she was a great character either. In fact, I found Professor Grimes to be a better and more compelling character than she was. As I said previously, this novel felt juvenile. I don't know who the intended audience is, and I googled it, but I couldn't find an answer. A lot of the topics are very dark and very adult, but the way the story is written does not follow suit. I could recognize the moments that were supposed to be very tense and very dark, but they didn't carry much weight to me. They didn't really hit me hard at all. The characters played a big part in the overall juvenile feel of this novel. There were plot points that could have been solved with just a conversation between some of the characters. It was like watching a TV show starring high schoolers. I really enjoyed the philosophical and literary references in this novel, but I don't like how they weren't delved into or tackled with the seriousness or deepness that I would have preferred. For the most part, they were just brought up one after another, and it felt like somebody who was trying to impress you with a bunch of fun facts that they just learned, but they don't really have a firm grasp on. Now, don't hear what I didn't say. I'm not at all saying that R.F. Kuang does not have a firm grasp on the philosophical or literary references that she made in this novel. I know that Kuang is an academic who's very likely extremely familiar with all the topics and things that she alluded to in this novel. I'm just telling you guys how it felt to me. Lastly, I'm not a fan of her treatment of mythology in this book. She combined the mythos of different cultures into one, and I don't think she did a very good job of it. I have more to say, but I don't much enjoy doing book reviews of books that I wasn't enthralled by, so that's it for now. Stay lit.